What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. For this camera comparison we have the latest phone from Google, the Pixel 5 and the highly popular iPhone 11. Not only these two phones are very similarly priced, they also have very similar camera systems on the back. So you have the main lens and the ultra-wide lens. Now as always, throughout this video I'm gonna show you a bunch of daytime pictures. I've included portrait mode pictures, we have some zoom pictures, some pictures taken with the ultra-wide lenses. I'm gonna show you some nighttime pictures, and for those of course I use the night modes on both devices. We're gonna see a bunch of sample videos and of course some selfies. And just before we start, help me out by pressing that like button, it's gonna help this video quite a lot. And with that being said, let's start by checking out some portrait mode pictures. Alright, so looking at the portrait mode pictures that I took, I personally prefer most pictures that I took with the Pixel 5, mostly because the Pixel 5 seems to retain the original colors better, so colors that I was seeing with my own eyes. Not to mention that if you look close enough at my girlfriend's and daughter's faces, the Pixel 5 also retains the details on their faces. The pictures taken by the iPhone 11 almost have like a filter over their faces, so it does seem to smoothen their faces a bit more. So personally, yes, I do prefer most pictures taken by the Pixel 5. Now, looking at the edge detection, it almost seems like the iPhone 11 does better in most of those pictures, but I guess it depends on the environment where you are, if there is wind, if the subject moves, and so on. But overall, I personally prefer the portrait mode pictures taken by the Pixel 5. But what do you guys think? Which ones do you like more, the Pixel 5 or the iPhone 11? Definitely leave a comment and let me know. Alright, next we are moving on to some zoom pictures. And keep in mind that neither device has a telephoto lens on the back, so the zoom pictures is just electronic zoom on both devices. And after looking at those pictures, I have to say that the Pixel 5 does seem to do better in every single picture. There is more detail, the pictures seem a bit sharper, so once again I would say that the Pixel 5 did better for zoom pictures. But what do you guys think? Which one do you prefer, the Pixel 5 or the iPhone 11 for the zoom pictures? Moving on to pictures taken with the ultra-wide lenses. So the first thing you're gonna notice is the fact that the iPhone 11 has a wider field of view, so you can catch more in those pictures taken by the iPhone 11. Now, looking at those pictures once again, color-wise, I feel that the Pixel 5 retains the colors that I was seeing with my own eyes better. The pictures taken by the iPhone 11 do seem to be slightly modified from what I was seeing. Now, dynamic range-wise, I feel that the iPhone 11 also does a bit better. So overall, for pictures taken with the ultra-wide lens, I personally feel that the iPhone 11 has the edge and it does a bit better than the Pixel 5. But once again, let me know what you guys think. And of course, pictures taken with the main lenses. Well, a lot of these pictures do look fairly similar. I mean, even the colors are kind of similar. I did notice, however, that in a couple of those pictures, the dynamic range was slightly better from the pictures taken by the Pixel 5, but not that big of a difference. The pictures taken by the Pixel 5 also have a bit more contrast as well, but overall for the main camera they do seem to do fairly similar, and personally I would choose either of them. They both seem to do pretty good. But once again, let me know what you guys think and which one you prefer for pictures taken by the main lens. So I'll let you watch a few more pictures and I will be right back. Alright, and we're gonna move on to some nighttime pictures, and as I mentioned earlier, for the nighttime pictures that you're about to see, I use the night modes. Now, if you take pictures with the ultra-wide lens on the iPhone 11, well, the iPhone 11 doesn't have a night mode for the ultra-wide lens. So the first few pictures that you are seeing were taken with the ultra-wide lenses on the back of these two devices. Therefore, since we have a night mode for the ultra-wide lens on the Pixel 5, the Pixel 5 will do better for those pictures. However, if you do look at those pictures that are better from the Pixel 5 taken with the ultra-wide lens, they don't necessarily look that great. But yes, in between these two, the Pixel 5 would do better with the ultra-wide lens. Moving on to pictures taken by the main lenses on the back of these two devices and of course with the night mode, well, some are better from the Pixel 5, some are better from the iPhone 11. I guess it depends how shaky my hand was, how much wind there was when I was taking those pictures. So I can't really say that one does so much better than the other one for nighttime pictures. So no matter which one you're gonna get, I think they're gonna do equally good for nighttime pictures. But once again, look at these pictures and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But it's clear that if you take any pictures with the ultra-wide lens, the Pixel 5 will do better. And next we're gonna move on to some sample video recordings, and I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised by the videos that I took with the Pixel 5. It seems that they actually improved the video quality compared to last year's Pixel. And I'm mostly talking about 4K at 30 frames per second. That's the biggest difference that I've noticed. Also, for internal microphones, the Pixel 5 does seem to do a bit better than the iPhone 11, mostly when it's windy out. When it's windy out, the iPhone 11 doesn't sound good at all, so even the internal sound from the Pixel 5 is a bit better. Now, the Pixel 5 also has a new feature for image stabilization, and we have this new image stabilization level called Active. But whenever you're using that, the video quality decreases quite a lot, and that level of image stabilization doesn't seem to do that amazing. But you guys will see what I'm talking about when you see those sample recordings. As for nighttime recordings, I almost feel that the Pixel 5 does better for the main lens and definitely better for the ultra-wide lens compared to the iPhone 11. So definitely an improvement for video quality for the Pixel 5 this year. So I'm gonna let you guys watch a bunch of sample recordings that I've done in different situations, and definitely let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer for video recordings, the iPhone 11 or the Pixel 5. Alright, so this is a quick recording done with the front-facing cameras on the Pixel 5 and of course on the iPhone 11. Now, if you are recording with the Pixel 5, the maximum recording resolution for the front-facing camera is 1080p. Where with the iPhone 11 you can do 4K at 60 frames per second. For this recording I'm only doing 4K at 30 frames per second. So I'm gonna walk this way so you can see how the image stabilization on the front-facing cameras would look like. But anyway, recording in 4K at 30 frames per second on the iPhone 11, the resolution is much higher, so the video quality will be better. So we'll spin around this way and I'm gonna walk this way. So this is how a recording with the front-facing cameras on the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11 would look like. Keep in mind that it is a bit windy and there are also a bunch of cars passing by. Hopefully no car will run me over. So yeah, this is how a recording with the front-facing camera would look like. This is a quick recording between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 5. For this recording I'm doing 4K at 30 frames per second, and as you can probably see for yourself, I am walking normally. We're gonna stop here for a bit. We're gonna pan left slowly, and then we'll pan right and up, and next I'm gonna run a bit so you can see how the image stabilization does while running. So this is our recording in 4K at 30 frames per second between the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11 would look like. And this is another quick video test, but this time with sunshine between the iPhone 11 and of course the Pixel 5. For this recording I'm using the main lenses on the back of these two devices and recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. So we're gonna stop somewhere around here. I'm gonna pan right slowly and back left, and we'll keep walking that way for a bit. So this is how recording would look like if you have some sunshine and, well, some blue skies. We are moving on to another quick recording between the Pixel 5 and of course the iPhone 11. For this recording I'm doing 4K at 60 frames per second, and of course at this resolution both devices have image stabilization. So we're gonna walk this way. I'm gonna stop somewhere around here and we'll pan right and up. So towards those houses there. Then we'll pan left. And then I'm gonna walk straight, and I'll also run a bit so you can see how the image stabilization does while recording in 4K at 60 frames per second and of course running. So we're gonna do a bit of running here. So yeah, this is how 4K at 60 frames per second recording between the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 5 would look like. next we are moving on to a 1080p recording between the Pixel 5 and of course the iPhone 11. Now for this recording I'm using the image stabilization called Active on the Pixel 5. On the iPhone 11 we only have one level of image stabilization, so that's the one that I'll be using. So I'm gonna be running a bit downhill here, so you can see how this would do if you're running. So we'll stop here somewhere. I'm gonna pan left. And we'll try running up. So yeah, this is how the active image stabilization on the Pixel 5 would do under these conditions. Alright, this is a quick sample recording in low light between the Pixel 5 and of course the iPhone 11. For this recording I'm doing 4K at 30 frames per second, and as you can probably see for yourself, I am walking fairly slow. So we're gonna stop somewhere around here. We're gonna pan left slowly and a bit up, I guess. And then back down and right, and we're gonna cross the street. So yeah, this is how recording in low light between the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11 would look like under these conditions. And we are moving on to our second recording in low light between the Pixel 5 and of course the iPhone 11. But for this recording I'm using the ultra wide lens. For the previous recording that you've just seen, I was using the main lens on the back of these two devices. So we're gonna stop somewhere around here. We'll do a bit of panning once again. And we'll go this way for a bit. So yeah, this is how recording in 4K at 30 frames per second would look like from the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11 if you are using the ultra-wide lens on the back of these two devices. And lastly, we are gonna check out some selfies. And I have to say that for selfies, I feel that once again the Pixel 5 does slightly better than the iPhone 11. And I'm mostly referring to the daytime selfies at this point. And why am I saying that? Because if you look at my face, the Pixel 5 does seem to retain the details of my face a bit better. The pictures taken by the iPhone 11 almost have like a beautifying filter, making me look a bit younger. Now for portrait mode pictures, the iPhone 11 does better with a front-facing camera. As for nighttime selfies, once again the Pixel 5 does a bit better, mostly because it has a night mode for selfies where the iPhone 11 doesn't have a night mode. So there you have it, the iPhone 11 and the Pixel 5, and I feel that this year this is as close as they're gonna get. I mean, even the video quality from the Pixel 5 has improved a lot compared to last year. I couldn't have said that last year, but this year, yes, the video quality has improved a lot. But keep in mind that this is the iPhone 11, a phone that's been out for a year now, and we just had the iPhone 12 announced yesterday. So the iPhone 12 will definitely bring some more improvements. But what do you guys think about the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11? Which one do you prefer and why? Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.